Day night.
I do it all, for real. I'm hitting my baby with these straw curls, working the one. Feel me? I do eyelashes too. I do anything for her. I'm a fool for love. Like what that boy say, Frito Bang, I'm a fool for love, man. To my beautiful ass wife. This is what you call a mission complete. My wife was like, babe, can I go step out and have a few drinks with the young ladies, the girls? I said, babe, you goddamn right. I said, you tell them one thing, that you taking and you motherfucking for. She said, big old rock? Yeah.
How well do you truly know the people closest to you? Consider the couples you see, the ones who share their lives online, whose smiles seem bright, whose connection appears effortless. They paint a portrait of a life filled with love, a relationship many might envy. This is the story of Shanterrica Smith Johnson, a 38-year-old mother, a woman remembered as the life of the party, full of light and joy, with an unmistakable style and a deep capacity for love.
After a long day's work, now I'm waiting on my missus, waiting on my wife, waiting on my best friend, waiting on my lifetime partner to sit there and walk through the door after her long day at work, you know. And I just want to surprise her with one of her little favorite meals that she liked for me to sit there and cook.
And it's the story of Tracy Johnson, 42 years old. Her husband, the man who from the outside appeared to be her devoted partner, her social media lovey-dovey.
And my beautiful wife. Hey, now, boy, Pop Bang graduation. Pop Bang, we're in the way. We're on the way, we're in the building, Bang.
Together, they seemed to have it all. But how much of that public image reflected the private reality? This brings us to a chilling question, one that echoes through every part of this story. What secrets can hide behind the most perfect social media picture and videos? In Alexandria, Louisiana, a city like many others, life carried on as usual. The date was Sunday, March 30th, 2025. Early morning, just past 4:30 a.m. This was the address where Shanterrica and Tracy shared their lives, the 5900 block of Ronmar Drive. A home that, to the outside world, might have seemed like a place of happiness and a shared future. The breaking point came in the form of a phone call made to the Alexandria Police Department just past 4:30 a.m. It reported a domestic disturbance, and it mentioned gunfire. Officers raced against the dawn, heading to Shanterrica and Tracy's home, unaware of the full, horrific scope of what had already occurred. They were responding to a distress signal emanating from within a relationship, a place that publicly radiated happiness. But what they would find upon entering that residence would be the grim confirmation that the gap between appearance and reality had closed in the most devastating way possible, forcing everyone who knew them, and now us, to confront unsettling question once more. This story will make you wonder about the people you know, about the signs we might miss in relationships, the struggles hidden behind closed doors. Have you ever seen a situation where appearances just didn't match reality? It's a difficult truth to confront, but understanding these stories is crucial. This is a story that has sparked debate across the internet on what love and relationship should look like or not. In this story, we'll explore Shanterrica's bright life. We will honor her memory, the beginning of her relationship with Tracy, the contrast between their public image and the alleged private turmoil, the events that allegedly led to that tragic morning, and the critical lessons we can take away from this devastating case. Stay with us until the end to fully understand what happened and why it matters. Grab a cup of coffee and settle in for this thrilling true crime story. I'd love to know where you're watching this video from. Let me know in the comments. Don't hesitate to join the conversation, respectfully please, as the family is still grieving. And as we move along, kindly keep the family of Shanterrica in your thoughts and prayers.
We have a cool lady, y'all. I'm about to buy these high-ass oysters.
Get the
We
big
about
one,
to
man.
try them. They both big as fuck.
Get that one. That one's real big.
I might spit it out. He told us pour this on it. You first.
No, you first. No, but give me that little bitty one.
No, you getting the big one.
Welcome to Mind Twist True Crime Stories, where all our stories are based on true crimes. Kindly support us by subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell icon so you won't miss any of our newest stories. Alexandria, Louisiana is a city located in the center of the state on the Red River, serving as a regional hub known for its cultural attractions and blend of southern charm. However, like many urban areas, it faces challenges related to crime. Alexandria experiences a notable crime rate, with particular concerns often highlighted regarding violent and property crimes within the community. It is against this backdrop that this tragic story unfolded. Shanterrica. Danielle Smith was born on November 9, 1986, in Alexandria, Louisiana. Her connection with her mother, Terry Smith, was a source of strength and love, shaping the person she would become. From an early age, Shanterrica possessed a remarkable spirit. Friends and family recall a soul filled with warmth and happiness, with a natural ability to lift the spirits of those around her. She had a passion for dancing, an expression of the joy that seemed to flow through her, making her presence truly unforgettable to anyone who met her.
I'm like, come here, put that pussy on, don't be running from it.
She a big dog freak and she look good.
That brightness carried through her years at Peabody Magnet High School. Shanterrica was fully engaged in school activities, her energy drawing people in. She left a lasting mark, graduating with honors in 2005, as at the time of her demise, she worked as tax preparer. Beyond the classroom and her per job, that same magnetic energy made Shanterrica the center of any gathering. She had a lively spirit that could light up a room, with an ability to enjoy herself to the fullest. Her sense of style was sharp, fashion was something she loved, and she had a knack for putting together outfits that caught the eye. Many of these looks she shared online, where friends and family admired her confidence and personal flair. She embraced who she was, freely sharing her happiness and style with the world. Beneath the outward joy and style was a heart full of compassion and generosity. Shanterrica showed genuine care and consideration to everyone she encountered, giving her love freely. It was no surprise that she caught the attention of a man who would enter her life during this time. The father of her 2 kids. Their connection was immediate. They were young, shared common interests, and enjoyed spending time together. Their relationship led to an unexpected pregnancy, which both welcomed with joy and family support. They had a daughter, Kinsley, and later a son. Shanterrica was devoted to raising her 2 children. However, the pressures of parenthood strained their relationship, causing tension and affecting their ability to co-parent effectively, which eventually led to the relationship ending. Despite the breakup, he remained involved in their children's early years.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
As Shanterrica closed that chapter of her life, she found herself stepping onto a new path, ready for love again, ready for what the future might hold.
We about to go snowmobiling. I can't wait to go in the mountains. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Am I?
Birthday weekend.
She had no idea this next relationship, the one with Tracy Johnson, would lead down a road none of them could have foreseen. A road that would bring us back to that question. What secrets can hide behind the most perfect social media picture and videos? Shanterrica's life was marked by so much joy, love, and her dedication to her children. Do you know someone like Shanterrica, whose energy is infectious? Can you relate to her journey as a mother or navigating new relationships after one has ended? Her story, even in its early parts, reminds us of the fullness of a person's life before tragedy strikes. Sharing this video can help spread awareness about the difficult themes we'll explore.
Beautiful.
As Shanterrica turned the page on her past, her outgoing nature meant it wasn't long before she met someone new. She crossed paths with Tracy Johnson-Williams from Pineville, Louisiana, who was 42 at the time. From their first meeting, Tracy showed Shanterrica a great deal of affection and care. He made thoughtful gestures, offered kind words, gave her small gifts, and planned romantic dates that made her feel truly valued. As their connection deepened, it became clear that this was a significant relationship for Shanterrica, and one that she was excited to share.
Over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and here we go. Aloha. What do you tell all the men? And what do you tell all these pretty women?
Shanterrica and Tracy began to share their journey openly on social media. They posted vlogs and snapshots that captured moments from their everyday lives, from romantic getaways to parties, wearing matching outfits to having quiet times together, attending game shows and music shows. Their connection seemed clear for everyone to see. Their energy together was undeniable. They showcased a bond that seemed close and happy, appearing almost inseparable. Their social media presence became a window into their relationship, presenting a picture of a couple deeply in love and enjoying life side by side. In the eyes of friends, followers, and family, Tracy presented himself as an exemplary partner. He seemed genuinely to support Shanterrica's aspirations and celebrated her, publicly acknowledging her on occasions like Mother's Day, even including her children in family gatherings. He appeared to integrate seamlessly into her life, becoming a part of her world. To many looking in, Tracy was the ideal man. They believed Shanterrica was incredibly fortunate to have found such a supportive and loving husband. Shanterrica herself seemed completely happy, genuinely appreciating that she had found someone who appeared to understand and champion her drive and vision. After they had been together for a few years, Tracy decided to take the next step. He proposed, and Shanterrica happily accepted. They soon married in a ceremony that Shanterrica described as the best day of her life. It felt like a true love story coming to fruition. Following their wedding, their connection seemed to grow even stronger publicly. Their bond looked solid, and the affection between them appeared to deepen. They were often compared, seen as two parts of a whole, mirroring each other in style and presence. They remained the couple many admired, setting a standard that others aspired to.
Me and my wife finally got us a little alone time. Kids gone. So we just chilling on the trampoline, having us a little relaxation. Look at these jokers here, y'all. Look at them. That's all they wanted to check them out. And we just relaxing on the trampoline. That's it. Got all the pillows, little blanket.
Their love seemed effortless, something to be envied, apparently deeply rooted. On social media, the picture they presented was perfect. But does a perfect picture ever tell the whole story? Their relationship, as presented online, seemed genuinely aspirational, a true social media lovey-dovey story. It's easy to get caught up in those curated glimpses, but this case makes us pause and think. How much do we truly know about the relationships we see online? Have you ever suspected that a couple's public image didn't match their private reality? These are important questions to consider. If this part of Shanterrica and Tracy's story is making you think, drop your thoughts on social media relationships and hidden realities in the comments below. And sharing this video widely is a simple but powerful way to spread awareness and potentially help someone who might be in a difficult situation. To friends and followers, Tracy was indeed the ideal husband, supportive and loving, but as we've seen too often in true crime, social media can conceal difficult truths. Because behind the perfect smiles and shared posts, something troubling was allegedly beginning to take root. A hidden darkness that would ultimately shatter the picture-perfect facade.
Babe, how about you? Won't you describe your fit for the day? I do it. Babe got the blue jeans, stitched denim in black. Okay, got the Rick Owens on her feet. You know, describe your little bling bling on your neck.
I'm ready to eat.
While Shanterrica and Tracy continued to present a picture of happiness and a deep connection online, allegedly, a different reality was taking shape behind closed doors. According to information that emerged later, Tracy was allegedly concealing an inner struggle, one that would cast a dark shadow over their seemingly perfect life. While Shanterrica continued to live her life with the same outgoing personality, enjoying travel, socializing, and embracing her vibrant self, Tracy allegedly began to feel a growing resentment. The very traits that had first attracted him to Shanterrica, her confidence, her independence, her joy for life, allegedly became unexpected sources of tension within the marriage. The public picture remained bright, but allegedly the edges were starting to fray. Investigators and observers concluded that Tracy was allegedly grappling with feelings of deep insecurity and feeling threatened. He allegedly felt like he was losing his grip, losing control of the relationship, and, perhaps, Shanterrica herself. To Shanterrica, her life felt full and loving, a balance between her marriage and her personal identity. But to Tracy, allegedly, it felt like she was somehow slipping away. In response, Shanterrica, known for her independent spirit, leaned further into her personal freedom post-marriage. She was seen going out more, enjoying parties and trips with friends, and expressing her confidence in new ways. Her social media reflected this, with posts that sometimes had cryptic captions and shared moments from her getaways and nights out, showing a woman determined to enjoy every moment. As Shanterrica allegedly embraced her independence more, Tracy's behavior reportedly became unpredictable. He allegedly exhibited mood swings, controlling tendencies, and emotional outbursts. Each time Shanterrica returned from a trip or posted photos that showed her enjoying herself, it allegedly sparked heated arguments between them. He allegedly struggled to cope. The feeling that she was pulling away, coupled with a sense of powerlessness, fueled conflict. Their differing perspectives on marriage and personal freedom created a widening gap, a clash of worlds playing out in private. The tension, allegedly, was steadily intensifying behind the smiles shared online. Hearing about the alleged shift in Tracy's behavior and the growing conflict makes you think, doesn't it? It raises difficult questions about recognizing the signs of controlling behavior or resentment in a relationship. How do you think individuals can maintain their personal identity and freedom within a marriage? These are complex dynamics, and this story serves as a difficult example of what can happen when they go unaddressed. If this part of the story is impacting you, please hit the like button and share this video to help others be more aware of these potential dangers. Share your thoughts on recognizing red flags in the comments below. The happy posts on social media allegedly continued, but the arguments behind closed doors reportedly escalated, becoming more frequent and intense. The private reality was allegedly moving further and further away from the public perception, creating a dangerously volatile situation. This alleged path, fueled by hidden insecurity and conflict, was reportedly heading towards a breaking point no one outside their home could have possibly predicted, culminating in a tragic morning in March 2025.
Love you, babe. T and Joanna, we had a blast.
Sunday fun day with my favorite guy. Brooke won't let me be great. Like,
The tension that had allegedly been building behind the facade of Shanterrica and Tracy Johnson's relationship reached its peak in the early hours of Sunday, March 30th, 2025. The arguments that had reportedly become more frequent, the alleged resentment and insecurity, all culminated on this morning. The delicate balance between their public image and their private reality was about to shatter completely. This was the moment the hidden secrets, lurking behind the perfect picture, would allegedly erupt with fatal force. Investigators later concluded that Shanterrica and Tracy may have been engaged in another heated argument, likely centered on the escalating tensions within their marriage. According to the conclusions drawn, Tracy, allegedly overwhelmed by his feelings of insecurity and the belief that Shanterrica was slipping away from him, reached a devastating and final decision. The thought, allegedly, was one of ultimate control. If he couldn't have her, no one else would. This mindset, fueled by alleged desperation and possessiveness, reportedly led to an unthinkable act of violence. In that moment, allegedly, Tracy picked up a gun. The confrontation reached its horrific conclusion. He allegedly shot Shanterrica, ending her life instantly. A vibrant life, a mother, a woman full of light and love, extinguished in a sudden, brutal act within the walls of her own home, allegedly by the hand of the man she married. It was a swift, shocking act of violence that brought an abrupt and tragic end to Shanterrica's story. In the immediate aftermath, allegedly unable to cope with the gravity of his actions, Tracy reportedly turned the weapon on himself. His life also ended in that moment. Just past 4:30 a.m., a 911 call came in, reporting a domestic disturbance and gunfire at the Ron Mar Drive address. The call for help was made, prompted by the sounds of the tragedy that had just occurred. Police were dispatched, but the fatal events had already concluded. Within mere minutes after that call came in, 2 lives were extinguished. Silence replacing the chaos. The violent eruption of hidden conflict had reached its devastating conclusion.
And an apparent murder suit took place Sunday morning, sending shockwaves through the city. Alexandria police say at around 4:30 a.m. they responded to a domestic disturbance in the 5900 block of Ron Mar Drive. 2 bodies were discovered upon arrival, 38-year-old Shanterrica Smith and 42-year-old Tracy Johnson.
Authorities say it appears that both died from gunshot wounds, but that Johnson's appeared to be self-inflicted. They are investigating this incident as an apparent murder-suicide. APD asked anyone with information about this incident to contact them at the number on your screen.
It's chilling to consider how quickly lives can end when hidden issues reach a breaking point. Hearing about the speed of this violence, the alleged eruption of private conflict, makes you reflect on the importance of addressing relationship issues before they escalate. It highlights how easily the truth can be concealed until it's tragically too late. What aspect of their story resonated most with you? Did it change your perspective on anything? Sharing your thoughts on the lessons from this case in the comments below is valuable. Your perspective can add to this important discussion. In the wake of the 4:30 a.m. call reporting a domestic disturbance with gunfire, Alexandria police officers arrived at the home on the 5900 block of Ron Mar Drive. Their entry confirmed the worst fears. Inside, they discovered 2 people deceased. Shanterrica Smith, 38 years old, who had died from a gunshot wound, and Tracy Johnson, 42 years old, who appeared to have died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The scene was a stark, final contrast to any image of happiness that may have been presented to the outside world. Despite the apparent nature of the event, the Alexandria Police Department has stated that their investigation into the deaths of Shanterrica Smith Johnson and Tracy Johnson remains ongoing. As part of their work, they have appealed to the public for any information related to the incident or other crimes in the area. This means that even with the immediate events seemingly clear, the official process of undo every detail is still underway. There may still be aspects of this complex case being examined. The news of Shanterrica and Tracy's deaths sent a wave of shock through their friends, families, and the community in Alexandria. A relationship that, at least publicly, seemed so full of life and promise, had ended in devastating violence. The most profound impact falls on Shanterrica's children, now left without their mother. It is a deep, painful void. A loss no child should have to face. In response to this heartbreaking situation, the outpouring of love and support from the community towards her children and family is a clear indication of Shanterrica's lasting positive impact on those around her, a testament to the light she brought into their lives. This tragic event serves as a stark and necessary reminder of the potentially fatal consequences of domestic conflict, especially when it remains hidden. Shanterrica and Tracy's story is a powerful example of how social media and public image can conceal dangerous private realities. It highlights the alleged dangers of controlling behavior, insecurity, and jealousy, which when left unchecked can allegedly escalate with terrifying speed into violence. The critical lessons here are layered. the importance of recognizing the signs of an unhealthy or potentially abusive relationship, whether those signs are present in someone we know, in ourselves, or in our own relationships. It underscores the absolute vital need to seek help. For those experiencing abuse, there are resources available. For those struggling with controlling tendencies or insecurity, support is also crucial. For friends and family who see troubling signs, speaking up can make a difference. Silence in these situations can be deadly. Shanterrica's vibrant light was tragically extinguished, a devastating end to a life full of promise and love, especially for her children. Her story, however painful, carries with it a crucial warning. It urges us to look closer at the reality behind the surface, to be aware of the signs of domestic conflict, and to understand the importance of speaking up or seeking help. Let her story be a catalyst for greater awareness and action against domestic violence. The lessons from Shanterrica and Tracy's story are heavy, but incredibly important. What lesson from this case resonated most deeply with you? The impact on Shanterrica's children is heartbreaking. How do you think communities can best support children affected by such tragedies? Sharing your thoughts in the comments helps continue this vital conversation. If this story has reinforced the importance of awareness for you, please hit the like button. Sharing this video broadly is one way to help ensure that others might learn from this tragic case before it's too late. They both had a beautiful life together. It's so sad that it had to end this way. Our deepest sympathies and heartfelt condolences go out to the families and friends who are grieving the devastating loss of both Shanterrica Smith Johnson and Tracy Johnson. We are truly heartbroken by this tragedy and hold you in our thoughts during this incredibly difficult time. The story of Shanterrica and Tracy Johnson is one that holds critical lessons for all of us. It reminds us that the most challenging conflicts can be the ones hidden from view. Your attention to this narrative truly matters. If you don't want to miss out on more true crime stories that explore the complexities of human behavior, the hidden aspects of real events, and the crucial lessons they offer, hit the subscribe button now and turn on the notification bell icon below, so you'll be among the first to know when we put out a new true crime story that makes you think. And if you want to see more compelling true crime documentaries, don't hesitate to explore our other videos as well. Thank you for watching until the end and engaging with this important story. Until next time, stay aware and stay safe.